Hello, my Vibe Tribe. Good morning, good day, good afternoon, good whatever time of day it is where you are, or when you're watching this. Happy Tuesday. It is Tuesday. I'm sorry I'm like a moment late. I could not get over how long my hair has gotten. I'm so excited. So, anyways, it's the little things. I'm telling you, I love the little things because the little things mean so much. They're so big, you know? I mean, we often take the little things for granted. So, there you go, the little things. Although, I tried straightening my hair today and I think one got away from me. But it's okay. So, I'm going to wait a few moments, drink my now cooling coffee in my awesome mug, and wait. Waiting. So how is everyone today? How was your Monday? Did you have a good Monday? Did you maybe think back for a moment and say, my Monday was more decent than I thought it would be. I hope that's the case. If it sucked, I hope today is a better day. But anyways, yeah, so I hope everybody had a wonderful Monday. I myself was feeling a bit under the weather after I did the Vibe. In fact, when I went to post my stuff to Instagram, I realized I hadn't finished. So it came up really late last night. So to everybody who follows me there and watches these on there, I apologize. It was so weird. So anyways, good morning, sibling. Thanks for showing up today. Thanks for waking up for this. All right, I'm going to do The Universe Has Your Back because I'm feeling rather compelled to do a card read today. And by card reads, guys, these are positivity cards. Oops. These are positivity cards, okay? They are kind of like, I like to say guidance. Maybe if somebody out there needs a little bit of guidance today, that's what this is about, guidance. Or that message that somebody needs to hear. Oh, I could use a good message today. I decided this morning that I'm going to wake up and choose happy. Choose happy, do my best every day. Even if it doesn't end up as well as I would like it to, I'm going to make a valiant effort. Gonna make a valiant effort to make it so. Make it so. Just like Captain Picard. Make it so. So anyways, sorry. I know I'm a geek. What can I say? Doesn't everybody want to say that? So, my outer experiences are a reflection of my internal condition. Alright, you know what? That's perfect. Because what did I just say? So, and literally, what did I just say? It feels like I need something because I need to choose happy. Remember, what we put out to the universe, or God, or your higher power, that is 9 times out of 10 what you are going to get back. So, why not put out happy? Why not put out something amazing, something positive, something... Oh, let's step out of the box here. Adventurous and crazy. Not crazy like, hurt yourself crazy, because I'm not responsible for that, okay? You are responsible for all the tripping and falling that you do on your own, because I have mastered that. It is an art for me. So anyways, my outer experiences are a reflection of my internal condition. Sorry, that was bothering me. It might be that kind of Tuesday today. So, I think, I try so hard sometimes to not use myself as an example, because I don't want this to be about me. I want this to be about, helping people and trying to, well, I guess when you're helping people, sometimes you have to share what's on your brain. And, sorry, I had a Post-it note falling. You have to share what's on your brain, and you have to share your own experiences so that they can understand, and they can maybe just kind of vibe with you, or even just, say, hey, you know what, this person's going through it too, I'm not alone. And again, this is kind of one of the reasons why I do this, because how many times do I have to say this? You know, I wish there was a way to just preface this before every single thing. But I share my story so that others can either find the courage to share their own, or find the courage and the bravery to heal their own stories. You don't have to be open and wide like I am. Like I said, this, you know, I was, to kind of set this up a little bit, I didn't just decide to do this one day. I mean, I did just decide to do a daily vibe one day because I was feeling low and I needed something to perk me up. And I thought, hey, you know what? Let's give this a whirl and see what happens. But 7 months and 1 day later, I'm finally sharing that, you know, I do like to write a lot. Every so often, I will post like a short, tiny video here or there. And several people told me, you should do this. You should, you know, you should do something, and do something every day for, you know, and share your story, because there are people out there that need to hear it. And it took me a while. This is about a year or so ago. Okay. And it really kind of took me a while to find the courage to step out of my box and step out of, in a way, my own head, to share the things that I share, to share the experiences I've been through. And as I see it helping people along the way, it gets easier for me to kind of just say, hey, you know what? You are not alone. Let me share my experience, because I've been there. And it's nice to be able to reach as many people as I reach, because there was a time when I felt alone. There was a time when, I mean, you can be in a room full of people and feel so alone. And if you understand that, then, and you can totally vibe with that, this is why I do this. So going back to the card, my outer experiences are a reflection of my internal condition. Also, as a side note, you can tell I'm still nervous because I get very fidgety in my videos. So yeah, the outer experiences are a reflection of my internal condition. Good morning, Debbie Hall. And now that I've kind of said that piece beforehand, I'm going to share this part. I have been vibing low for about 2 weeks now, and I'm not sure if it shows in the video, because like I said, when I do these, it's like, woo, let's just go for it. Sometimes you can see when I'm not feeling all that great, but like I said, I started my next adventure journey, whatever you want to call it, on my tree of life. And you know, it's been hard and it's been a struggle, because it's about me going with the flow. It's about me learning how to just embrace the unknown, embrace the uncertainty. And it's scary, right? I mean, how many people out there can say that moving forward into the unknown is scary? And it is, because what I'm doing when I say that is, I am letting go all the past beliefs that I had that kind of just dragged me down. It's kind of like, it's like, I don't know, it's like having concrete on one foot and dragging it behind you, and it just slows you down until, you know, you finally get to that pickaxe or whatever and start chiseling away at the concrete and making it go away. You know, then all of a sudden you find yourself picking up speed, but now you're like, where the hell am I going? You know, I mean, what's happening? It's like, so you go from feeling super stuck to suddenly being in this situation where you're like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. And so you start questioning everything. You start kind of not believing anything. You start not believing in yourself. And then you just kind of get stuck again. It's like you were literally standing in that same place, repouring that concrete on that leg that you just freed. And you slow yourself down again. So my whole thing is, that's control. That is control. And for me, that is what control feels like. It feels like every time I get unstuck, I find a reason to stick myself back in that same place. And I don't want to do that anymore. I don't. So I'm trying to listen to my spidey instincts. I'm trying to listen to my heart, listen to my soul. I'm trying to calm the ego in my brain that says, nope, we probably shouldn't do this because it might be dangerous. Might be. Walking out your front door every day is dangerous. So, you know, Waking up every morning is dangerous. How many people have gotten up in the morning and literally stepped out of bed only to hurt their back? Tell me that's not dangerous. So again, my outer experiences are a reflection of my internal condition. When we vibe low on the inside, it tends to spread. Good morning, baby bear. How are you? But yeah, it tends to spread into our outer life, and then it tends to spread in a way that it starts to affect other people. You know, I mean, have you ever felt super connected to somebody, and like maybe a sibling or a parent, and you find that when you're not having a good day, so maybe you call them and you're like, hey, how are you? And you're not telling them you're calling them because you want to be cheered up. You're just saying like, oh, I'm going to reach out today and hopefully it cheers up. Then you find out they're not doing all that great. So that's kind of the same idea. And I know a lot of people don't feel like people can be connected that way. Maybe people think only twins can be connected that way. But no, if you are very close to people, then you're connected. It's like when you have like a best friend, or like my sibling and I, we're soul sisters. We are soul sisters, and we have been best friends for so long that sometimes we will literally say something that the other one is thinking. That's not an accident. That's because we are connected. We are soul sisters. She is my sister from another mister. And she's also one of my best friends. And because of that, and because of that connection, very early on in our friendship, before we became like sisters, we were like, oh, hey, I was just thinking that. Isn't that amazing? So, it's one of those things where it's like, if you are super connected to somebody, sometimes you might feel what they're feeling. And when that happens, sometimes we just need to put that block up, and we need to pull back, and we need to say, you know what? One of us needs to vibe higher, and I'm going to be the one that does that. So, when it says your outer experiences are a reflection of your internal condition, have you ever noticed that when you are vibing high, everything looks amazing? Everything, the flowers are brighter, you can hear the birds chirping, you can hear everything that's beautiful. You block out all the mess, all the noise, all the external everyday noise that you hear, and you hear the beautiful things. You hear nature. Maybe you lay down and you can hear your heart beating, or maybe you lay down and you hear nothing. You hear nothing because you're calm, because you're not zeroing in on everything that might drive you crazy, that might send you over the edge and be like, bleh, and that is the experience of what you're reflecting from your internal condition. Because have you ever noticed when you're not feeling all that great, you have no energy, you are tired, you don't want to do anything, you're not motivated, you're just straight up blue, but it's worse than the blues. It's just feeling worthless, feeling lethargic, feeling icky, and your vibe is low. But then say somebody comes in, say, oh, hi, I'm going to come by and visit. It's like, no, please don't, and then all of a sudden it's like, or even your pet. Sorry, that just made me think of that because Pixel is literally knocking at my door. She has figured out how to make the things hanging off the front of my door knock. So, you gotta love cats. They are so smart. But even when I'm blue, she will jump in my lap and she will start just nuzzling me. And all of a sudden you just start thinking, wow, look at this. That even this tiny creature who we give no credit to being able to think for themselves is loving me because they can see how low I'm feeling. They can see that I am not vibing high. And so after 2 weeks of feeling like this, feeling like blah, and feeling like not wanting to do anything and having to force myself to do things and go out of the house, I am putting out earrings like you would not believe because it actually makes me happy. It actually, I'm wearing some today. It actually does make me happy though. It makes me vibe a little higher, and it feels good feeling productive, even if I'm just sitting at my desk doing it. But I've decided today that I am choosing happy. And like I said at the beginning of this video, whether it turns out well or it does not turn out well, you know, I have to choose this every day. I have to give myself that running start. Especially when you have a dinged up mental health, it helps put yourself ahead of the game, to give yourself that head start. That way, if you fall back a little bit, you're not tripping and falling all the way back onto your ass. And I'm not going to say that's not going to happen, because it will. Okay? Not every day is going to be perfect. Not every day is going to vibe high. But I think whether you have a dinged up mental health or not, you owe it to yourself to give yourself that head start every morning when you wake up, to say, you know what, today I choose happy and I'm going to do my best. And if you fall down and you don't feel that happy, don't give yourself a hard time. It is what it is. Like I said, choosing happy when you wake up in the morning before you step out of bed, that's just giving yourself a head start so you don't fall too far behind if it's that kind of day. You know, so let your outer experiences reflect the internal condition of a good place. Okay, what you feel in here is what you're putting out there. What you feel in here is what you're going to see. It's the same thing as when we say something that is not kind, you know, especially about ourselves, right? What you say, you hear, your brain processes, and that's what you see. And that is your internal condition verbally coming out and being processed once again. But this time, what you're seeing is something that's not positive. It's something that's not, you know, happy or joyful. And I think we all deserve to be happy and joyful, right? Yes. Our circumstances are what they are. You know, I mean, no matter what it is we are going through in life, there always going to be something that is going to try to tear you down and break you down and pull you down. It is your choice to step out of that. And for me, I have to make this choice to step out of that, because I know there's a lot of people that are connected to me that might be vibing low because of me. Now, I'm not telling you have to believe that. It is not my place to tell you what to believe and what not to believe. But I have seen it, and I have experienced it for myself. And I know that because I have this, I mean, I literally have this extra energy, you know. I mean, believe it or not, when I go to my cardiologist, I have heartbeats in between my heartbeats. Now, those are called PVCs, which are called premature ventricular contractions. But I always joke and say that that's just my soul's heartbeat. And it's just, you know, that's why I'm all, for people that know me, this is why I'm always warm. Because I have what they call healing hands. I have this energy that is just always in abundance. Now, if you have this energy that is always in abundance, and literally, even when you're vibing low, your cup is still overflowing, then you kind of need to make sure that you're taking care of it. And I have not been taking care of it. I have not been allowing myself to really see what I am capable of, because I'm so used to being in a place of control that I don't allow myself to see that I don't allow myself to even consider the things that I can be able to do, you know, the things that, and the maybe the people that I can help along the way, or the lives that you accidentally change without even trying to change, you know. I see people that leave me comments and say, you know what, thank you, you've given me the courage to do this. I had no clue. I just thought, you know what, someone told me, share your experience, share what you know, you're very good at talking. My dad can vouch for that. So can my mom if she were still here. But letting go of control is so huge. Yes, Debbie Hall says it too. Letting go of control is huge. But I've been controlling my life for so long that it is terrifying. And I have let the terrifying feeling run my life for 2 weeks now. So I have decided I'm taking control by releasing it. So if you're having these issues, if you're feeling like you're stuck, or like, sorry guys, if it's not one thing or another, right? With freaking knows. But just remember that what you're feeling on the inside is what you're reflecting on the outside. And what you're feeling on the inside, it really can change your environment around you. You know, we all know we're made of energy. But think about it the next time that you're having a bad day and how many people start to change around you. You know, or maybe you have that one person that says, you know what, I'm going to help you today because I can see you're not doing well. And I have friends like that, you know, especially when I was at work. Like, you know, people would come up and say, you know what, you're not your usual bubbly self. So I know there's something wrong. If you need to talk, I'm here. So hold on one second. I'm going to read. Let's see. Yesterday we did... Debbie Hall is leaving me a comment. Oh, here she goes. Yesterday we did not... Okay, so her and her husband went to the beach yesterday to celebrate their Super Bowl win, and probably just for the birthday because, you know, her husband had the day off. But she said, yesterday we did not exactly plan the day besides where we were going. We just decided to enjoy the day and go with the flow. We stayed for dinner. See, this is exactly what I'm talking about. And she says, yes, we have to control our need to control by releasing it. It takes time to learn to get rid of control. Yes, it does. Debbie Hall, where have you been all my life? I'm so glad I know her. I am so glad I know her. And you know, this is about taking control of your circumstances. So Debbie belongs to a group that Sibling and I found about a year ago. Just because we ran into somebody who founded the group at Siblings Pain Management. Now here's the interesting thing. She changed her appointments because, you know, they used to be really early in the morning and we would carpool in. She'd drop me off at work, and then that way, you know, we wouldn't have to sit, she wouldn't have to sit in traffic later, vice versa, whatever. And it just happened that the third appointment she had at this new time, poof, there was somebody there who started an RSD site and you know, it expanded Siblings' world. She felt so not alone anymore. Other people were having her experiences, even all the way down to these weird little things that she was, you know, well, I don't know if this is my RSD. I don't know if it's not. But she manifested that. She literally said not long before that, you know, I wish I could find people like me. You know, and we would not wish this on anybody. But long story short, somehow I guess I vibe high enough that they asked me to be their positive vibes coordinator, which I find ironic since I am so poof lately. But that's how I met Debbie. And Debbie and even Kelly, the you know, both of them, they're both admins on this site, and they bring out the best in people, even when they're not feeling at their best. In fact, Debbie went into remission from her RSD because she took control. She decided that she was going to change no matter how hard it was. And she made a complete lifestyle change, which, girl, I have to tell you, that is terrifying in itself, because that is a huge commitment and a huge step. But she took control, guys. She took control. She is the bomb right now on this video. She is my standout spotlight person on this video right now because she chose change. And like I said, she let go of control, and she took her life into her own hands. And so, you know, that's exactly what we can do. Wake up every morning, choose happy. Don't worry if your day doesn't turn out exactly as you want it to. It's okay. We're not all going to have good days every day. But as long as we do the best that we can, and even if the best you can do is laying in bed all day just to take care of yourself, that's fine. Don't let other people guilt you, okay? You have to do what is best for you because you cannot serve from an empty vessel, okay? So this overflow of energy I have, this overflow of vibes that I have, I am choosing now to make them brighter, to make them happier, because that's what I want to do. I want to be able to touch people. You know, I want to be able to, you know, bring happiness to people if I can. That is my goal in life. You know, I have been in a place where I've been unhappy for so long because of circumstances that were out of my control. And, you know, now that I've healed all of that, now that I've moved forward from all of that, it's time to let myself be happy. So if you need to give yourself permission to be happy, do it. If you can't give yourself permission to be happy, I am giving you permission to be happy. I want you to go out there and be happy. Okay? There's my mommy finger. Go out there and be happy. But, and like I said, if you can't find it in you for that day, don't worry about it. Tomorrow's another day. Okay? But just try not to let it consume you for too long. Because when that happens, it turns into a spiral, and spirals are not pretty. They're not pretty. So I'm going to go out there. I'm going to do my best. I promise. That is my promise to myself, is to go out there and do the best that I can. And, you know, just keep spreading this message. Keep spreading this, whatever this is, the daily vibe. Keep spreading the vibe. So I hope everybody has a wonderful Tuesday. Thank you everybody for watching. Thank you for joining me for this interesting ride today. And, the universe has your back deck. Oh, it was upside down. The universe has your back deck. So it went from upside down to backwards. But, and remember, this is the card. Okay? See that moon? That moon is coming out from behind the trees and telling you that, you know, what you see is what you're feeling on the inside. So, can you hear the trash guys? I didn't beat the trash guys today. I beat the gardeners on Friday, but I didn't beat the trash guy today. So anyways, I think I've been talking long enough. Have a wonderful, wonderful day, everybody. I hope, you know, you all go out there and choose happy. And again, remember, if it doesn't turn out the way you want it to, it's okay. Okay? Tomorrow is another day. Have a wonderful day.